come up with a quote that represents your philosophy. And I'm going to end with my favorite quote, which is a Winston Churchill quote, which is success is stumbling from failure to failure with no less enthusiasm, because that is something that I think is just so true of publishing. Like, I have been so fortunate to work with incredibly well-selling, brilliant, talented, New York Times best-selling authors, award winners. Like, I feel like I have the client jackpot. Nonetheless, I was talking to my mom today, and she plays mahjong, and she's a little bit thin-skinned, and she's like, I don't want to play next week because I haven't been winning. I just want to watch that good woman who always wins and see what she does. And she's like, I want to be the kind of mahjong player that you are as a literary agent. And I was like, I get rejections every single day. And if I don't, it's because I'm not sending enough out. And it is just the nature of the beast. I mean, again, the work that I want to do here is creative and introspective and deep and rich, and just not worrying about who's selling what to whom at any given moment, and really on how to make these books, how to not only save the cat, but to save yourselves, to really just represent your integrity and your vision and your creativity and put it on the page and not worry about all of that mishigas. But it is, a world where it's just, I mean, the amount, there are probably 4 times as many agents that are selling now as when I first started. It's a really crowded space, and everyone gets rejections. Bestsellers get rejected. Everyone gets rejected. It is just a nature of the publishing beast. And it's an industry where even among the hallowed few that get in, 70% of those books at least are not financially successful. The big news this week, the salacious publishing gossip, is that Barnes & Noble is cutting way back on their middle grade fiction. So that was kind of the talk of the town yesterday. The publisher's children's bookshelf ran an article about it. And this is the world that we live in. And I'm not too worried, because I feel like somehow they've managed to stay in business all these years, even though they've had very poor earnings at various times, but they've never really been that tastemaker. Like, they've, like independents, when they get behind a book, they get behind a book. And even Amazon, which some people love it, some people hate it. It's a polarizing figure, but when they get behind a book, they get behind a book. And Barnes & Noble, I feel like they get behind books that they think are going to sell. And that can be a little wonky, but just kind of have that faith in yourselves and know that everyone at every stage gets rejected. There's no such thing as being in the kingdom and being a writer for life. It just doesn't exist. A lot of agents say, oh, all my clients are full-time writers. And I'm thrilled that a lot of my clients are not full-time writers, because it would make my job so much harder. Like, I really believe there's a lot to be said for, that's one of the reasons that I'm doing this class. I love what I do, but I also love teaching. And it's something that, when you're just working contract to contract, you don't get to kind of teach in as formal a way. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm really low-key and open to questions, so never feel like you're bugging me. I can be on Slack whenever you need me to be. If you have any follow-up questions, just know that I'm here for you. I am your ally. I am your co-partner. I just really want to see each of you get as much out of this course as you can.